My name came alive. At the same time, I played my soul got bad. Literally, I would live lonely inside. On the physical side, all my miracles died. 2012, guess that plan didn't go well. Out my shell, still I'm living it. Yeah, it was written from God. It was gifted to give you a story that ain't hard to tell. 2013, far from a preteen, but it seemed that I had to chase my dreams, making anything that the world has not seen or heard. With my words like verbs, curves. 2014, when I turned 19, saying R.I.P. to my big bone tree and my girl TT. When she down, now I'm back on road, cause I couldn't come down to the funeral. Let a whole year pass. Made an EP and the fans got mad. A lot of issues that a young man had. Just 2 years shy of a high school grad. 2016 when the boy got me. QLT embedded in my G's. Around the same time I met X and Ski. If the clan ain't hit, then we just might be the ones that have it all in our reach. 2017 I had no place to sleep. 2018 Taboo 1-3 was the best that people ever heard from me. When you get pure pain, I'ma just make heat. 2019 been good and bleak. Cut off the locks, new looks ain't me. Used to chase my dreams, not a dream chase me. Chase my dream, chase my dream. Chase my dream, chase my dream, chase my dream.
Make 10 scenes, royalty, so skin deep. Melanin carry through heat. Papa was a soldier, fit a whole life on my shoulder. Both were my pillars, yeah, I told ya. Both were a product, about 10 kids, about 10 weeks, about 10 feet. School was about 10 Ks. He's getting faded, hope getting faded. H, no lights flashing, the flicker was a dream. Providing for the children, just to hope I saw beam with prosperity. Man, my parents, they took good care of me. Made sure opinions were heard, cause it was scary. Did the kid things, I was looking in the back when I thought I wasn't heard. Decided to take back, take care.
Anything that the world has not seen
was a dream. Yeah.
When I turned 19, chase my dreams.
Now from Truist Park, just about set for baseball from Cobb County, Georgia. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the New York Yankees and the Atlanta Braves. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Baseball next. Mike Soroka is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
Now at the plate, here is Justin Turner. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And no one will track it down.
First pitch, 7:20.
slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
No ball.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
The 0-2 once more.
Ball.
Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's Jay Bruce now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does the team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And there's a swing and a miss by Bruce as he set down on strikes, 2 away.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Just some things we should know.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. As he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone, 1 strike to count. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And we're just underway from Truist Park. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he chased it in the dirt. d'Arnaud gathers it. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
No. 1 ball, no strike.
Urshela is off of first with 2 away. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3-0 pitch. A swing and a miss, strike one.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Looked like ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, when you go with a slider there on a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Next to hit is Gleyber Torres as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
From the stretch.
Hurry.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. So no runs here on no hits, 1 error, and 2 men left on base. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Garrett Cole be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Into the box, Ozzie Albies. They'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
No.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
1 strike.
And that one yanked just foul. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Dansby Swanson will be next. Chopper to short. Torres has it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gun. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. And we all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. 1 ball, no strikes to count. popped up. Turner is under it. 2 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And that misses ball 1. The average sits at a cool 305 entering play. 27 homers and an even 80 RBIs. The 1-0. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Popped up. Cole shading to his right, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now to the plate, here is Luke Voigt. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The first baseman, Luke Voigt.
First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
1-0.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call the pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, Hero. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Hit out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Kyle Higashioka. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's got the average of 285 here to start play. 6 home runs and 21 driven in. A ball and a strike now. 1-1. Line drive base hit. Voit rounds third and is digging for the plate. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Wow, you gotta love this aggressive swing here. Gets the barrel of the bat out in front of the ball and just rips it down the left field line. Absolutely no play on that ball the second it left the bat. Nice job picking up the runner.
To the plate now, Garrett Cole. As he'll take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Comes set and the 0-1. Strike two swinging.
No ball.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. Two guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. As he picks up another one, make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Justin Turner. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Grounded to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Jay Bruce.
Next up, Jay Bruce struck out in his last trip to the plate. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Stanton on third. Higashioka on at second with 2 down. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. The set and the 2-2.
Down is 4.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. The Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Now 1-0 Yanks. Digging in will be Ronald Acuna. Season batting average comes in down in the 240s.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Now here it comes.
Ball.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. The 1-0.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Here comes the 1-2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He'll check in here at 277. And even 20 home runs, 57 runs batted in. 1 strike now from Cole. 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 1-1. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here comes the 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Judge, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting 6, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Digging in next, Travis d'Arnaud, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Now here's the pitch. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Down in order go the Braves. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
You gotta be happy. Keep fighting today. That's my will.
Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gio Urshela. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Gio Urshela.
Now the first pitch. Oh and 1, here it comes. No. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Full count.
Aaron Judge will be next. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Lined hard to center field. Acuna is right there, 1 down.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
1 out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. First pitch on its way. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. And that's the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Ball 2.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Popped up. Freeman into foul territory. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they're on top 1-0. Now to bat, Austin Riley, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First offering. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Hit sharply on the ground. And there's one away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Next, it'll be Phillip Ervin. First delivery to him.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And it's fouled away. And he misses there. 1-2.
It's playing 12. 1-2.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not enough. No pitcher. Mark. Soroka.
Now it'll be Mike Soroka. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here's the first pitch to him.
Yep.
Strike taken up in the zone.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. Down the third baseline. And that's the first hit in this one for the Braves.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here this pitcher mixed in a knock. Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft from the offensive side of the ball. NL pitchers definitely have an advantage in these interleague games.
So up steps Ozzie Albies, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Albies with a 1-1 count now.
Playing 11. 1-1.
And a knuckle curve missed that time, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
2.
Called strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes.
Down and full. 3 balls,
Good
2
spot
strikes.
for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Dansby Swanson. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First offering on its way.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
A pause. And the 0-2.
No. Ball.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Soroka at second. Albies at first. 2 out in the inning. Set the 3-2, and he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch on its way. Again, he sends it out of play. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. They're down 1-0. set for the start of the fourth. And next will be the imposing power bat, Luke Voigt. First pitch of the AB on its way. Voigt is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. Hard hit at third. He's got it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The batter, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Next to hit, Giancarlo Stanton singled in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
A ball and a strike. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
At the plate, Kyle Higashioka, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
On its way is pitch number 75, heading out towards shallow right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
Now back, the pitcher, Garrett Cole.
And now Garrett Cole struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And now the first pitch. Line hard, deep into left. Ozuna will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Yanks leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Bottom of the inning now. Here comes the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
0-2 count, and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And this is taken in out there by Bruce for the first out.
the center field, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So bases are empty with one out now. And that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. And now the first pitch.
No, that's down.
No runs, just one hit and one error on the Atlanta line score. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. Swing and a miss. Might have got a piece actually. It's 2-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Now, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
This is hit pretty well out to left field. Back goes Stanton to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. Here's the first pitch to him.
No.
The 1-0. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Stepping in next, Travis d'Arnaud. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, no.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Fouled off. Ozuna, the runner at first with 2 gone. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Braves strand 1. It remains 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Justin.
First pitch of the AB on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 0-1. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Standing in now, Jay Bruce. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Little chopper back to the mound. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now back, second baseman, Gio Urshela.
Stepping up is Gio Urshela. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. Hit in the air out to left field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Striding in is Austin Riley. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Matty, I'd like to see them change up their offensive approach a little bit right now. Maybe get a little bit more aggressive in the strike zone. I just feel like this pitcher is settling into a rhythm, and they're going to hand it over to the bullpen eventually, and this game's going to be over.
The pitch. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Down the left field line and deep, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Bruce looking up. Gone! Solo shot here to left center field. 24 home runs for him on the season, and the Braves have now tied the ball game at
1. Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
In now, Mike Soroka. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Torres scoops it up. Boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby.
So a man at second here with 2 away, and that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. To deliver, here comes the first pitch. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Fouled away. Irvin stands at second with 2 gone. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Braves able to tie things up on this home run. 5 innings complete, all even at 1 apiece. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-0 home. That misses 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
3-0 to him now. Into the windup and the pitch. And he finally gets his sinker over here for a called strike 1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is the type one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
The 3-1 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So next to hit is Gleyber Torres. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. As a look, now the pitch. And there's a base hit on the line.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
plate now, Luke Voigt. In the dirt here, and the runners will stay put here on ball one. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Three and 0 now.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He doubled his last time through.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time. Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. This is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave in a tie ball game, but he's also responsible for the 3 men on base, and he'll need some big-time help here to preserve a no decision. Sean Newcomb is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Into the box now, Kyle Higashioka, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Here comes the 1-0. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 1-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
He's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Got him. So they're unable to even put the ball in play here, and now 1 more out can get him out of this mess with the game still tied.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Gary Sanchez will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. From the stretch. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Judge, the runner at third. Torres over at second. Voit on at first with 2 down. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. One and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Fouled away. Here's the 1-2. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Acuna is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Yankees leave them loaded. Score remains tied 1-1. Zach Britton enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 53, Zach
I'm just keeping it real. Nobody knows how I feel. Cause you wasn't there when I almost drowned in my own blood, sweat, LLB. I remember him and Jack used to control the parties. They will let us know when it was the right time to leave. LLA, I ain't even know you, but your brother's my brother. Shut up, easy. LLB, I never told mother I live right across the street. The memory is dead. I remembered your name, my sister crying for weeks. There's way too many sacrifices filled to the streets. I do this for y'all. I hate feeling pain when I want to speak.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that brings in Freddie Freeman.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
First pitch on the way, and it's fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. The ballman 2 strikes. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Trying to bust him in deep, but he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Acuna digs in now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Set. Here's the 0-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hit high and deep to right center. Judge will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The left fielder, number 20.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. First pitch of the AB now. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole. Period. The end.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. No hits to this point. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. This is foul right side.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
To the plate now, Austin Riley. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Comes set, the 0-1. Two men are on with 2 men out. And another foul ball. Here's the 0-2.
Ball.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Play 12. 1-2 to count.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Back to Truist Park following this. 2 left for Atlanta. Still tied 1 apiece. Now at the plate, Justin Turner. In his career against this pitcher, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7.
Justin Turner.
First pitch of the AB now. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. And now a pitch on the way.
No, that's a ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now the 3-0 offering. Grounded back up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
At the plate, Jay Bruce. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Set. Here comes the 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Acuna giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Gio Urshela.
So the next to bat will be Gio Urshela. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Set and the pitch.
That's a strike.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
1-1 home. High in the air down the right field line. Irvin will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. It was a walk in his last trip. Now here's the first offering. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Acuna able to track it down for the third out. 1 left for the Yankees. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Now at the plate is Phillip Ervin. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
The right fielder, Phillip Ervin.
Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
No.
And a bit too high with that one. It's
1
1-0.
ball, no strike.
falls behind now, 2-0. Now here's the pitch.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
All even now, 2-2. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Johan Camargo come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And now the first pitch. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. He's in at second safely as the run is also in, and with it, they take the lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team a lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game, off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Davey Garcia comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. So now to the plate, Ozzie Albies. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone.
Shortstop, Dansby.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First offering. Popped him up. Torres over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, swinging a ball hit on the ground, and the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. The run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 2-1 Atlanta. Will Smith has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 51. Will
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. His career line against Will Smith. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Now the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. That evens it up 1-1. Here it comes.
No.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full, 3-2. Luke Voit is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Voit.
Into the box, Luke Voit, a little bouncer. It was a walk in his last trip. And that misses 1-1.
Playing 11.
1-2.
1-2.
And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. Too high, ball 3.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Ball, no.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Weak chopper to the left side. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. Our score remains 2-1. Chad Green is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Ronald Acuna. Prior history in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. He's set, here it comes. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Stepping in now, Marcell Ozuna, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. One 0 count. Here it is. Fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The pitch.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
The next 1-2 pitch.
No, off the plate.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Full count now, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Popped him up. Higashioka is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for Atlanta, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Next to stand in is Travis d'Arnaud. He went down on strikes last time up. First offering on its way. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 3-1. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball four.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
So here is Austin Riley. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the belt, the pitch. Hard ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for Atlanta, and they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Chris Martin comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Set to start the ninth in this one, and up to bat next it'll be the catcher Kyle Higashioka.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
First pitch on the way.
Ball one. One ball, no strike.
A 1-0 delivery. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Whoa, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the ninth. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. DJ LeMahieu will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
The average sits at 286 here to start play. 14 homers and 48 driven in. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And it's a foul ball. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. One and two to DJ LeMahieu.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Count still at 1-2. And the pitch. Grounded weakly toward third. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Justin Turner. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 0 for 4. Here's the first pitch. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Last chance for the Yankees. In the air out to straightaway left. Ozuna giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows there are no awards for successfully getting 26 outs. You need to get all 27 before you can start celebrating. That 2-out double here tonight, putting the equalizer on at second base. A couple of minutes ago, this thing looked like it might be over, but everything can change with one swing of the bat.
So next to bat will be Jay Bruce. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Ready with the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. 1-1 the pitch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Down the right field line, and that's going to be a fair ball. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Into the box now, Gio Urshela, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. The 1-1 pitch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So one run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated.
Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets.
Aroldis Chapman comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
Plate now is Phillip Ervin. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
This will come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 0-2 on its way from Chapman. This is flared out towards second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The catcher, Alex Jackson.
And stepping in, Alex Jackson. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game. It is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
1-1 the count now. Now here's the pitch. Popped him up. Voit over to his right, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ozzie Albies. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him. A ball and no strikes.
In my opinion, there is no one in this bullpen that relishes a moment like this on the mound other than this guy. It looks like he feeds off the challenge of pitching in tight games.
Count now a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Hit out towards second. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Luke Jackson takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 77, Luke Jackson.
into extra innings. And standing in, the outfielder, Aaron Judge. Here's the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Rips this one to first. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Big spot here, and it'll be Gleyber Torres. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. The 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Acuña's there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. Next up is Luke Voit. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Sent on the ground out to second. They'll whip this one first in time, and that ends the inning. Yanks lead 1. Score remains 2-2. Yusmeiro Petit comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. So now into the box is Dansby Swanson, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch, and he popped him up. Voit into foul territory, and this is going to be a foul ball.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. Well, they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
And here's Ronald Acuña Jr. now. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
That's wide, 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Bruce. At the track, the wall. Gone! Santa Maria, game over. So a 3-run shot to right center field. And with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
is the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
Score tonight. Luke Jackson gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Turning up, why you all in my face? I don't give a you ride shotgun, try and give me some. Oh, there you go again, rolling up, putting it on the floor again. A nice day, I might roll to the store again and let y'all see the whip, get a whip, hit a switch, get a. Don't you feed them?